And today we'll be visiting the Luray. We're at Luray, Virginia. We'll be visiting the east side of town. But first we stop at the Greenway, this beautiful park, which is part of the Greenway. As you can see on the floor there's some marks, some lines. The Greenway is about 3.5 miles circuit that goes from town to here. This is a loop that goes around those pastures in the middle. This is about a mile loop that goes around here, and there's a field inside. This is a map of the Greenway. That would be the green section is here, this loop. That's where we are now. The loop goes around there and comes back at the other side where those trees are. Normally there would be cows in here. Actually, it's the first time that I come and I don't see cows. That's a cow pen, but there are no cows. And it's got an electric fence. Pretty beautiful, this part of town, but this is about 1/2 mile from town itself. At the other side, we find the football field of the Bulldogs. Bulldogs is the name of the high schoolers here, the Luray High School. And that's the soccer and football field. On the other side of Route 340, we come from Front Royal. It's about 25 miles from here. And that's the overpass of Route 211. So 340 goes into town, and that's 211. Goes east to west. To the right will be the west part of west side of town over there. And to the left we have the east side of town. And that's where we're going, to the east side of town. So we're going to go under the pass and then make a left in town. We have these beautiful trees in bloom because it's springtime. And until later. There we are, ready to make a left. It's the new restaurant into the new side of town, east side of town. Okay, this is the movie theater, the pink building, and this is the town's offices here. Railroad crossing, fire department, firehouse, restaurant, and a guest house here, a restaurant with so many flags. They always have flags of many different places and countries. One of the three dentists town, church, cemetery, one of the two cemeteries around here. And this is East Main Street. And I guess that Jen is widening because she knows places here. Endless deals. They sell all kind of junk. And the Eastern Shopping Center here in front of us. But first, the Hardee's restaurant, 7-Eleven, and a stop sign. Just a moment, Jenny, you know, we're gonna take a break here at the shopping center. The statue of one of the soldiers here, general. I'm not sure who he was. Gas station, and we're gonna make a left into the shopping center for a quick moment. A records house. There's some businesses here, a nails place, the Shoppers Value sort of store, grocery store, seems to be closed, and phone company, Dollar Tree, and a gym over here. We'll stop for now. Another view of the Shoppers Value Market that I'm gonna get close now, but seems to be closed. It was one of the three markets here. There's Full Lion, there's Walmart, and there was this one, but I'm gonna get close to the door and see what it says. And several other businesses here. There's an Italian restaurant, a hardware store, and of course a vape shop everywhere. And the mountains here. And the electric poles. Well, let's take a look at that. Yeah, completely closed. One of the food markets of the town here. There is Jenny waiting for me. Coming, girl. shopping center. There's a T-Mobile phone company place here, and that's a nail salon. Restaurant across the street, a Mexican restaurant, ranch or something. And then a general view of the shopping center. Now it's going to be emptier than before. Italian restaurant here. All right, we keep moving. We're driving east now. Gas station, motels. It's a Cardinal Motel here. Oops, sorry. The mountains are turning green again. There is an area here where there are lots of car repair shops, mechanical shops. It's another store. They have U-Hauls, and we're leaving town. I mean, we're still in town, but this is the area where there are no more homes. Main Street will join Route 211 in about a mile, more or less. There's a church here. Warrenton 44 miles, Washington 87. It's a church. Another church. Railroad tracks to the left. Another motel. That's where Main Street joins 211, east or west. There's another cemetery up there. We're gonna go east and make a stop somewhere, a place that I know I used to go. So I'll turn it off for now. We are at the Brookside Restaurant. Unfortunately, we struck back light because there's a truck behind me. The truck that brings the food and stuff, and it's making a big racket. a lot of noise, so it's spoiling the recording. Hey Jenny, there's a creek here running, and this place is known since many years for food. They have a restaurant and they have cabins where you can rent, spend some time. And they have these guys here, the peacocks. See if we can see one of the peacocks through the window. Here's one. Hello. They have one blue and one white here. Going outside. Cage. We're gonna go this way. Bad luck that today that we come, the truck is here making all this racket. There's a bridge here that goes over the creek. We're not supposed to cross, it's only for people here. Here's the peacock. Ah, no, Jenny, she wants to fetch it. Let's just go halfway and film the bridge here. I think the truck stopped now. That's the other side. Jenny, you're not supposed to be here. This is like a storage area for them. You can hear the peacocks now. Okay, let's go back. Jenny, let's go back this way. We'll continue in a while. Looks like the truck is leaving, so that means no noise. And that's 211 going east. It's gonna go over the pass of Skyline, going to Sperryville town, about 7-8 miles from here, but has to go over the pass. Oh, there's another truck making noises. This is a restaurant. That's 211, and this is the sign that says Brookside Restaurant. It's been here for many years. I recall coming here in the early 90s. Let's see the cabins a little bit. There are, I think there are 8 or 9 cabins here. Different prices, some small, some bigger. That's another shop. I think they sell wine. beautiful trees. See, these are the cabins. At the back of the cabin you have the river, but at the front you have a lot of noise from the road. Jenny can go in there. Looks like that they have painted them. The stain of the color of the cabins is fresh. We're gonna go to the back to see the river, one of them. I don't think there's anybody here now. So if you rent one of these cabins, you can sit at the back porch and you get the river here. They're all different. See, the creek is down here in the forest, the mountain. The back is nice, but the front really sucks because you get 211 with all the traffic and everything. 211 goes into Fairfax itself in Washington DC, about 90 miles from here, and allows trucks. So this is the back of the cabins. Yeah, they have been freshly painted. Brookside Restaurant outside Luray. All right, it's a beautiful stream here. I can't remember the name of the river. I know it well. I've seen it. It goes across the Sperryville and other, Jenny, stop it, in other towns around here. We're going west now. We're gonna make a left. That's an antique place, long forgotten and abandoned. Make a left right here into this place. It's called the Red Church Road, and the reason is because there is a red church right here. That's the Red Church. It's a small congregation. I'm not sure if it's Baptist or Lutheran. Jenny's whining. Bethlehem Lutheran Church, and it's all red. The door is red, the building is red, well, dark red, and the road is, Jenny, stop it. I don't know what she's got into her. We just come out from many walks. I'm gonna follow a little bit this road. It's called Rocky Branch. It goes left and right, but we're gonna go to the right. Rocky Branch Road. It's a country road. It's well asphalted. It's got the creek on the left. There's some houses and some farms here. And it leads towards Skyline Drive, but it doesn't reach Skyline Drive. There's an intersection here with the creek to the right. And that's Rocky Branch and Hollow something, Shank Hollow. We'll continue in a moment. We're still in Rocky Branch Road. We're going to stop, and we're not going to follow all the road. We're going to stop here. There's a small church right here, parish, small chapel, and take Jenny for a walk and take a little bit more film before we go around. Let's see the name of this small chapel. It's the Rocky Branch Regular Baptist Church, Sunday School, blah blah. Pastor Reverend Jody Hendricks. Let's go around for Jenny break something beautiful. You can hear the water back here. There's a creek. Come, Jenny. It's the same creek we saw before, or a branch of the other creek. Small waterfalls back there. in the mountain. Very difficult terrain. It's all uphill. No way I can go up there. Maybe when I was young. There's some barns here. She wants to go behind it. More barns here with beautiful lilies. And this very old barn is a danger zone to get inside. This has been here since probably the 19th century, I don't know. Inside is a no-go zone unless you wear a special suit and gloves and all that. Everything is destroyed. There's another one there. It's smaller. And the church. That's the front of the church. It's a small chapel. Some nice benches here. The main door. Come on, Jenny. We're across the street from the church. The sign says Rocky Branch, and this little road here is called Batman Hill. So we know we're Batman Heights now. Batman Hill, right across the street from the place where the church is. We're not going to go up Batman Hill, so I know there's a dead end, and we should not find the hideaway for Mr. Batman. Make a stop here at the intersection of this road that we passed before, Shank Hollow. This is Rocky Branch and Shank Hollow. The creek is down here, one of the other creeks. There are two or three. It's all farmland and some houses here. I see a rabbit there running. That's a rabbit. Good thing Jenny cannot fetch it. Oh, it's fast. Can catch it. Here he goes. And there's a house there that has a phone booth. I wonder if it's an antique. There's a phone booth there. I can't find it now. There. It's an old telephone cabin. Rabbit is here. And the phone cabin is there. And that Cheng Hollow runs about 2-3 miles and then ends a circle. It's beautiful here. Skyline drop up there. And let's go because Jenny's getting impatient. She doesn't like it when I stop and I leave her inside the car. We're going, Jenny. We're going. And I'll turn the AC on. Bye, rabbit. See if I can find it. I can't find the rabbit now. There it is somewhere. We're in 211 West now, towards 340, and there is a motel here that Days Inn. It's alright. The past I spent a night or two here. We're going to visit it and see the fields that are behind the motel. To visit the motel, you have to get into this road. That's here on the right. Here it is. You make a right here into Whispering Hill. There's an abandoned house here. And then you make a right into the Days Inn driveway. It's a little bumpy, but the view in the back is very nice. I told you it's bumpy. They haven't fixed the potholes yet. Remember that one? I forgot. Oh, they fixed something here. Okay, that's the Days Inn driveway. Waiting for this car to go. Looks like a maintenance person here. Yeah, Jenny, we'll go out. It has 2 levels We're gonna park at the back, let Jenny out, and I'll make a little bit of move in the fields. I was saying, we're at the back of the Daisy Inn Hotel. Very nice views here. The mountains. I remember that this was cornfield. Not sure if it still is, if they planted corn here. Come, Jenny. She's running around here and as usual trying to go places. There's another field back there, but divided by those trees and a fence, a wire fence, something like this one here. And that's the motel. Daisy Inn in 211 Luray. Nothing fancy, but it's alright. As I mentioned in the past, I stayed 1 or 2 nights here. Sometimes I wanted to come when we were not living in this area and spend a couple of days visiting these places and spend a night or 2 here. We're about 4 or 5 miles or less from Luray itself. Actually, this is within Luray city limits. And with that, I think we'll say bye to this excursion to the east side of Luray, Page County, Virginia. After this, we're gonna go to 211 and make a right into 340, which is not far from here. Go back home, and Jenny's really annoying. I don't know what's with her. She's whining all the time. Maybe the heat, she doesn't like the heat. Goodbye for now.